The phone vibrated between us. Once, twice. She didn't reach for it. Neither did I. We were sitting on the couch, close enough that I could feel the heat of her thigh through the fabric. The TV murmured something forgettable, a laugh track, a fake silence. Everything looked ordinary. That's what unsettled me. The vibration stopped. A second later, the screen lit up again. No name, just a preview. Did you tell him yet? Her breathing changed. Barely. A fractional hitch. She covered it with a stretch, fingers threading through her hair like nothing had happened. I watched her reflection in the dark screen. Not her face, her eyes. They didn't flick to the phone. They froze. Something cold slid into my chest. I didn't ask. I didn't move. I let the moment stretch until it became unbearable. Then she smiled at me, too carefully. "You okay?" she asked. Her voice was normal, warm, familiar. Everything felt normal. That was the lie. That night didn't explode. It seeped. I lay awake beside her, listening to the pattern of her sleep, replaying the vibration again and again. My mind searched for explanations the way a drowning man claws for air. Work? A friend? Nothing. But the words stayed. Did you tell him yet? Not, are you home? Not, call me. Tell him what? The next morning she kissed me before work. Same pressure, same place, muscle memory. I tasted coffee and deceit. I told myself I was paranoid. That lasted until I noticed how she started angling her phone away from me, until she took calls on the balcony, until she stopped mentioning names. The house filled with gaps, silences where truths used to live. I didn't accuse. Accusations are for people who want answers quickly. I wanted the truth clean, undeniable. So I waited. And in the waiting, something in me hardened. I became precise. I memorized routines, timestamps, the way she dressed on certain days, the night she came home smelling like unfamiliar soap. I pulled phone records quietly. Numbers repeated, always the same one, unlisted. I ran it anyway. It came back with a name I recognized, a colleague, married, 2 kids. Interesting. Still I smiled. Still I listened to her stories about late meetings. I nodded at the right moments. I played my role flawlessly. Inside, my thoughts sharpened. I checked cloud backups. Deleted messages leave ghosts. Screenshots, location pings. She was careful, not careful enough. The confirmation didn't arrive as rage. It arrived as clarity, like a door finally closing. I ordered a DNA test next, not because I suspected the child wasn't mine, because I needed to know how far the lie went. The days stretched. Every normal interaction felt staged. She talked about the future, trips, plans. I said nothing. I let her believe I was blind. That was the gift. The envelope arrived on a Tuesday, plain, white, heavy with consequence. I opened it alone, read it once, then again. Not the father. The words didn't hurt. They settled. Everything rearranged itself instantly. Memories, dates, smiles. The timeline snapped into place. That evening, I cooked dinner, her favorite. She relaxed, talked, laughed. After we ate, I slid the envelope across the table. No explanation, just paper. She opened it. Her face collapsed. Not dramatically, structurally. Like a building realizing it has no foundation. She tried to speak. I raised a hand. "I know," I said. Calm, level. Her eyes searched mine for anger. There was none. That frightened her more. I told her everything I knew, slowly, methodically. The calls, the records, the name. Her affair partner's wife already knew. I'd sent the evidence that morning. His job knew too. Conflict of interest. I watched each revelation land. She cried, apologized, begged. I stayed seated. "I didn't want to hurt you," she said. I nodded. "I know." That's when she understood. I wasn't there to punish her. I was done. I stood, took my keys and walked to the door. No shouting, no drama. She followed, sobbing. "What about us?" she asked. I turned once. "There was never an us," I said. "Just something you borrowed." Then I left. The world didn't end, it clarified. Weeks passed, the house emptied, the noise faded, her messages went unanswered, her apologies lost weight. I didn't hate her. Hate requires investment. What remained was clean, sharp, controlled. I understood something vital in the aftermath. Betrayal doesn't break you. It reveals who was already standing alone. I sleep better now. No vibrations, no lies, just silence. And silence, finally,